People think because I can make them laugh on stage, I'll be able to make them laugh in person. That is not the case at all. I am essentially a rather quiet, dull person who just happens to be a performer," once said Rowan Atkinson. That quiet, self-effacing man would go on to become one of the most recognizable comedy icons in the world. From Edmund Blackadder to Mr. Bean and Johnny English, Atkinson built a career that blended sharp satire, expressive physical comedy, and remarkable versatility, while privately battling shyness, perfectionism, and personal upheaval. Rowan Sebastian Atkinson was born on January 6, 1955, in Gosforth, England, into a relatively wealthy farming family. His father, Eric Atkinson, was a farmer and businessman, and the family benefited from smart investments made by Rowan's grandfather, including ownership in a cinema chain. Education was taken seriously in the household. Rowan attended Durham Choristers School and later Street B School. As a child, he struggled with a stutter and was often teased for his unusual features, bulging eyes, prominent ears, and expressive face. Rather than breaking his spirit, these traits gradually became tools in his comedic arsenal. Although academically capable, Atkinson's true transformation happened on stage. Teachers noticed that when he performed in school plays, his stutter vanished. Inspired by live comedians and television, particularly Monty Python's Flying Circus, he discovered the power of absurdity and physical humor. Despite his growing love for performance, he pursued electrical engineering, earning a degree from Newcastle University and later completing a master's at the Queen's College, Oxford. There, in 1976, he met writer Richard Curtis and composer Howard Goodall, collaborations that would shape his future. At Oxford and later at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, Atkinson's mime-based monologues and elastic facial expressions caught attention. With Curtis writing material tailored to his unique style, Rowan began gaining television exposure. In 1979, he joined the BBC sketch show Not the 9 O'Clock News, which became a national success and earned major awards. Despite sudden fame, Atkinson remained intensely private and uncomfortable with celebrity culture. His next breakthrough came with Blackadder. The first season received mixed reactions, but after significant restructuring, the later seasons flourished. Each series placed Edmund Blackadder in a different historical era, portraying him as cunning, sarcastic, and perpetually surrounded by fools. The third season, set in the Regency period, featured Tony Robinson as Baldric and Hugh Laurie as the dim Prince Regent. The fourth season, Blackadder Goes Forth, set during World War I, surprised audiences with its emotional depth. Its final scene, soldiers going over the top into battle, remains one of the most poignant endings in British comedy history. Not all ventures were smooth. In 1986, Atkinson performed on Broadway in Rowan Atkinson at the Atkinson. Though successful in Britain and Canada, the show received harsh criticism in the United States and closed after just 14 performances. Some American critics dismissed his humor as overly reliant on childish gags. The experience deeply affected him, reinforcing his insecurities about international appeal. Yet he returned to the UK, determined to evolve. He began exploring more serious roles. He appeared in The Tall Guy alongside Jeff Goldblum and Emma Thompson, starred in the Oscar-winning short The Appointments of Dennis Jennings, and played the hotel manager in The Witches. He also performed Chekhov on stage, proving he was more than a slapstick comedian. In 1990, Atkinson married Sunetra Sastry, whom he had met through Stephen Fry. That same year marked the birth of his most iconic creation, Mr. Bean. Though the character had appeared in earlier stage routines, the television debut on January 1, 1990, changed everything. With almost no dialogue, Mr. Bean relied entirely on physical comedy and visual storytelling. His childlike logic, awkward social interactions, teddy bear companion, and battered minicar made him universally relatable. Only 14 episodes were produced over 5 years, but their impact was enormous. The show became a global sensation, crossing language barriers effortlessly. In 1997, Bean was released, earning over $250 million worldwide. A sequel, Mr. Bean's Holiday 2007, continued the success. The character's popularity reached new heights when Bean appeared at the opening ceremony of the 2012 Summer Olympics, performing alongside the London Symphony Orchestra in a comedic rendition of Chariots of Fire. Decades later, Mr. Bean remains one of the most viewed comedy characters in digital history. Outside of comedy, Atkinson nurtured a deep passion for cars. He owned rare and high-performance vehicles, including a McLaren F1, and competed in amateur racing. His love for speed led to several serious accidents, all of which he survived. In one remarkable incident in Kenya, he even helped control a small aircraft after the pilot fainted mid-flight. Atkinson also explored other franchises. In 2003, he launched Johnny English, a parody of James Bond featuring an overconfident yet incompetent British spy. Though critics were lukewarm, audiences embraced it, leading to sequels such as Johnny English Reborn. He also appeared in Love Actually and voiced Zazu in Disney's The Lion King. On television, he starred in The Thin Blue Line, portraying an ambitious but clueless police inspector. Despite immense success, Atkinson often described making comedy as painful and anxiety-inducing. He feared disappointing audiences and struggled with interviews. Over time, he expressed a desire to step away from Mr. Bean, feeling the character's childishness limited him creatively. He gradually shifted toward more mature roles and stage work. His personal life, however, faced turbulence. During the 2013 play Quartermain's Terms, he met actress Louise Ford, significantly younger than him. Their relationship led to the end of his marriage. In 2014, Sinatra filed for divorce, finalized in 2015, reportedly receiving a substantial settlement. Soon after, Atkinson publicly acknowledged his relationship with Ford, drawing media attention. In 2013, he was appointed Commander of the Order of the British Empire for services to drama and charity, formal recognition of a career that had shaped British comedy for decades. From a shy, stuttering schoolboy to a global icon, Rowan Atkinson's journey is one of contradiction. On screen, he is fearless, elastic, and hilariously expressive. Off-screen, he remains private, introspective, and deeply self-critical. Yet perhaps that contrast is precisely what fuels his genius. Without speaking a word, he made the world laugh, and in doing so, secured his place as one of comedy's most enduring legends.